everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lily, and for today's video we're going to talk about the 3 bags I have brought with me to Cancun. I guess I'll just start off by saying that yes, this is not my normal setting. We are actually at a resort right now in Cancun, and we are here for our mini moon. So we've actually been here for today's Wednesday night, so we've been here for 5 nights already. We are going to be here for a total of 7 nights, and then we're going to head back. But yeah, just feeling really blessed and fortunate that the weather has been beautiful. It's like in the low 80s over here. The sun is just, shining on us brightly. So it's a really nice change because we obviously are from the Bay and it's just raining and cold and frigid. And so, it's really good that we have the rain back there. But yeah, the coldness, I'm not very used. I don't really like the cold very much. So I'm really appreciative of the weather here. But I thought that, while I'm here, I wasn't actually planning on doing a, what's in my bag or what bags I'm using, but I thought we have a little bit of downtime right now, and I thought it'd be kind of nice to share with you because I've been using these bags for our excursions outside, and I think that they've just been holding up really well, and I do highly recommend one of them, at least for mainly going out for excursions. So I'll go through sort of what's in my bag, which bags I have brought, and when I recommend them. So if you are interested, stay tuned and let's get right into it. All right, so in no particular order, I'm just gonna grab from my pile here, and then we're just gonna walk through the bags that I have decided to bring with me. Before I actually talk about this bag, let me actually check the name of it to make sure, because it's a Lululemon bag, we're not surprised here. But this one, I did go online already just before making this video to see if I could find it. I don't know why it's not online. I don't know if it's sold out, but they do come out with this bag. I think it is one that they bring back. It's a very versatile bag, and I really like it. And the one I'm going to show you right now is called the All Day Essentials Belt Bag. This is in like it's 2 liters or 2.5, I believe. And this is what it looks like. I'm just going to quickly put my phone in here so I can really show you what I had in here prior to going out today. Let me just check if I had it. Yeah, I had all these things in here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. They come in like black and other colors also, but the one I have here, I don't know if the lighting's doing it justice, but it's like this kind of grayish taupey, leaning more towards the cool tone gray color. And this one I love. I have talked about this. If you want to see a full detailed, review, input, perspective in terms of what my thoughts are on this bag, I do have another video on this, but for this video's purpose, we're just going to show you what fits in here and why I brought this. So I guess one of the first reasons I thought this bag would be perfect is because if you've been on here, you know that I love the Lululemon belt bags, especially the 1 liter ones. I think they're a perfect size for grab and go, and actually I've seen a lot of folks here on the resort using them, just going about the resort very casually. It's a great bag. It's super light. It's easily washable. I can go on and on, but I decided to bring this one because obviously it's a bigger bag. I love this top handle. I think it's great, so easy. What I like to do is I have my hair clip on right now, but I like to clip my hair clip on here so it doesn't kind of hinder me from wearing the bag if I were to clip the hair clip here. I know these are like super minor nuances, but that's what I like to use this for, and also just to grab and go like this. It's a great bag for excursions. So Cancun, we've been here, like I said, for 5 nights already. Or 5 nights, including tonight, but we've been to Chichen Itza already. If you have been here or if you haven't been here, I do highly recommend going. It's actually kind of a long drive or bus ride over, but totally worth it. It is pretty incredible seeing the place in person. But yeah, going to that was an all-day excursion essentially. So I didn't bring any backpack with me because I didn't want to have to carry a backpack on my back. I just wanted to be free and lightweight and everything. So I brought this. And between my husband and I, we just had this one bag and water bottles on our hands as we were kind of walking through the area. So it fit everything. I think this is honestly a fantastic bag if you're gonna do a 1 day kind of, or I don't know, I think it was like 10 hours total, that type of excursion. Of course, it's not gonna fit a water bottle, I don't think, unless you have those tiny little ones to fit in the main compartment, but we just held our water bottles in our hand and we had everything we needed in here for that excursion. So I do highly recommend this one compared to the 1 liter, just because I think that when you're out for longer, you probably want to put more things in your bags. And so that's what I had in here. Now, today's excursion was a little different. We only went out for 4 hours. We went to do like a hotel zone city tour of the area. I think it was like very touristy. I wasn't aware it was gonna be that touristy, but anyways, it was just kind of nice to go out. And then we visited like the Mayan Museum. So I actually packed a little lighter today. So what I'm gonna show you is from the 4-hour excursion, not the 10-hour excursion, but 10-hour excursion, I think this is a great bag. So there are no back pockets here. What I like to bring, you know, because you kind of never know what they like places have or don't have. So what I packed in here for both days actually is the sanitizer wipes. These are the big packs, and what I love is that this actually fits super comfortably in the front pocket. Otherwise you have to bring those small little ones, which I don't prefer. I think they're better for smaller bags, but there's just so much packaging waste to it, whereas this one is just one package. Yes, there is still packaging waste, but it is one package with 40 wipes. I get these from the Dollar Tree, believe it or not. That's why you see the $1.25. And I've gotten them basically bulk. I actually had it delivered, shipped it online, or shipped it by online purchased, and you have to buy a minimum of like, I think maybe 20 packets or something, but it's such a great price for 40 wipes, and I really couldn't find anything better price. So I always get my wipes at Dollar Tree, and I think these are great. And it smells great, it's antibacterial, and yeah, it fits perfectly in this bag in the front pocket. The next thing I have in here is I always like to bring tissues because I have like runny noses sometimes, but more importantly, I worry that sometimes the bathroom don't have toilet paper. So I use the bathroom a lot. So I always bring this to serve in that emergency regards. Next I have in here lip balm. This is just, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's EOS. Is it EOS or something? But it's just like, yeah, I just get these from Costco. They're great. The price is really good. I love Costco. So always need a lip balm with me. And I also put Altoids in here. So these are great for when you need to freshen your breath. Also have a Systane. Like these are just lubricant eye drops that I like to bring with me because I get really dry eyes and itchy eyes. So always good to have these. And then, oh yeah, this is super cool. So like I said earlier, we went on an excursion today. Unfortunately, I mentioned it was a touristy thing because they kind of make you stop at specific locations like jewelry shops, restaurants, and they're all kind of interrelated because if you buy something from there, the tour guide gets a commission because they're from the same company. You know how that goes, right? So we actually dropped by a jewelry shop, and believe it or not, they gave this to me for free. I'm just covering my information down there. But basically, this is a pendant, and on there, you're able to customize it and customize it to a specific letter that you want. I customize it to N because that is going to be my new surname. So I thought it'd be pretty neat because we're here for our honeymoon, right? So yeah, I think this is made out of silver, and you know, it was just really nice that they gifted this to me. So really appreciative of that. So that's what I had in there. Next, I have some, liners. I always keep those with me. These are just, what do you call these? Pepsid acid reducers. I have these because my husband, he needs these all the time, so I just keep them with me here. And then I have a couple Band-Aids because I'm sometimes just paranoid. I like to be a little bit more prepared in case someone gets a cut or something. I have 2 Band-Aids here. I have Listerine, which I guess is extra freshness if needed. And I have my little pill box. And again, we're still going through the front compartment only. My little pill box here that I've talked about this in past videos, but some of the pills have migrated. As you can see, I just keep allergy meds, Advil, and Tylenol because you never know when you might need that. And I'm allergic to pollen and a lot of things, so I just keep that with me in case we need it here. And then my Dionysus hand lotion that I get from Costco, and I think really great priced and very moisturizing. I always need hand lotion with me. And the last thing, this is just a cap from insect spray, so I must have left that in there. And I have Colgate. I just have, this is a tooth floss, right? So yeah, so that's it. And see how much you can pack here. That's what I really love about this bag. It's just huge. It's great for honestly great for a day if you don't want to carry a backpack with you. And it has the Lululemon logo here. Now the main compartment is where I carry the more important stuff. So I have in here, I just put my phone in here earlier so I could show you, but yeah, I normally do keep my phone in here. And basically, as you can see, I have the Pro Max I don't know, remember 15 or something. But yeah, it's the Pro Max iPhone. So it's the largest phone. It fits in here very comfortably with a lot of room to spare. It's a 2 pocket. So you notice there's a mesh pocket in the back and then it's just the main compartment. I have my battery charger just because I really don't want us to be out of batteries. I think that will be pretty bad. Oh, and I also had a comb that I was using earlier. I just remembered. I took it out though, so it's not in here anymore, but it's like a flat comb, so it fits very nicely. And then the only thing I have left in here is this envelope. And yeah, this is just, you know, you can get these off Amazon. I got these like 10 of them for maybe like $10 or $12 off Amazon. They're super pretty and I love the pattern. It's just plastic. Literally, it's just plastic. Has a little button in here, and you could put anything. I got this originally because I wanted to do cash budgeting. That didn't really work out. So I have these envelopes just lying around. I brought 2 of them, and I actually just use this to store my cash. I don't really have a lot of cash left. Obviously, only a couple bills in here because we bought a couple things there. But yeah, I use this as my wallet, I guess you could say it as such, just because I like how flat it is. And I actually brought a wallet here, but I'll show you that later. But I like using this in here just because it's super flat and it's just bills, right? So I think this is great. You can also put coins in here. I had coins in here, but they were Mexican pesos and we're leaving in a couple days, so I just, you know, ended up giving that as tip on top of additional dollar bills to the housekeeper. So yeah, I just like, you know, I think this is great. It's so easy, right? And then once you're done, if you don't want to use it, you could throw it, but it's not environmentally friendly to keep throwing things away like that. So these work really well. Button snaps really nicely. I just like using this. So I use this for my wallet. Now that's pretty much it for this bag. So as you can see, we fit a lot in here, and there was still actually room in the front and in the middle pocket, but I didn't really need anything else. So this was just perfect for a full day excursion. So this is the first bag I brought. Second bag is, I was looking for this on the website too, and I didn't see it anymore. And actually it's kind of dirty too. Should wash when I get home. Pardon the dirt on it. But this is the mini belt bag, and I couldn't find it on the website. So this one's in a more like tan color. So the reason I brought this one, and I didn't use it for that reason at all actually. So if you have seen my last video a long time ago, we came to Cancun. I made a whole like vlog on it and talked about like the food and like did some walks around the resort. We came to the same resort. So we're currently at Atelier by Mujeres. It's a beautiful resort. It's very luxurious and it's an adults only. So if you have children, unfortunately, you know, this resort might not be the best option. But basically, we unfortunately did get suckered into membership. That's why we're back here again for our honeymoon, not somewhere else, because we have to use the membership, you know, to get the most bang for the buck. And so we're here for 7 nights. But the reason I'm telling you all this is because we had gotten the membership. They gave us 2 free golf rounds, and also a free dinner at the Michelin star restaurant here on the resort. So I brought this thinking that we would play golf, and we did get the free golf rounds, but we went to the golfing grounds, however you call it. Obviously, I'm, you know, no knowledge of golf here, can't even swing back or the club correctly, but we went there, and I thought we would just get, you know, the free golf rounds, and we could just like kind of practice and stuff, like as complete amateurs. Well, they were trying to sell us the golf balls for, I think it was 15 golf balls for $80, 80 USD, not pesos. And I was like, well, there's 18 holes. It's going to take about 4 hours. I'm probably going to lose the 15 balls within like 30 minutes of me playing because I have no idea what I'm doing. So instead of racking up a bill of maybe $500 going through golf, not knowing what the heck you're doing, and also renting the clubs, and then my husband didn't wear his polo shirt, which, you know, was a mistake on our end here. You know, we'd have to buy a shirt. That's another $100. Obviously, they have a premium when you buy it there, right? So 100 USD, we're all talking about pesos here. So I was like, that's kind of ridiculous. So I was going to use this basically at the golf course and put it as a fanny pack so I could put my phone in here and take some pictures if I wanted to. So we ended up, you know, saying we didn't want it anymore, and so we said they could give it to someone else who was coming because the rounds were already paid for. So we ended up coming back and we went to do dolphin swimming. So that was so much more worth it. And anyways, I ended up using this just to walk around the resort because I didn't need this huge bag just to walk around the resort, right? We don't really need to bring that much with us. Really, this is like when I wore something that's more sporty, like, you know, shorts, you know, I don't know, something that's not like super fancy. I could pair this with it and just wrap it around my waist. I could put this actually surprisingly does fit in here, but for this bag, I actually use this wallet, which I'll talk about in a little bit. And then my phone, this wallet, and a chapstick, and that's literally all I need for this resort. Because if you've been to resorts, you probably know that, especially in Cancun or Cabo, I don't know if they do this in Cabo, but I know in Cancun, it's pretty nice. They give you these bracelets, and so you have a little tag here, and then you just use that to tap yourself into your room, so you're never gonna forget your key, right? And it's just kind of like a charm on your arm, and then you could just bring it back home with you as a souvenir. So I used this for that purpose, and it worked super well. So I do recommend bringing something like a small belt bag or a small crossbody, but this is great because it's super light. It's very comfortable, especially when you're in an area that's sticky. I don't think metal feels very comfortable on sticky skin for me personally. So I like how this feels, and it's around the waist, and it's just really nice. So yeah, I highly do recommend bringing something small like this. I don't know why Lululemon doesn't have this anymore, but maybe they just need to restock it. But this is the mini belt bag, okay? So like I was saying earlier, I did bring this little wallet with me. I was just checking what I had here. It's just like a receipt, but basically this wallet is from Vera Bradley. I got this from Amazon like a long time ago. The reason I got this one specifically was because it has RFID protection. Not that I bring any cards in here right now, but I like how compact it is, and if I were to lose it, I wouldn't cry. So I just fold my dollar bills or my whatever bills I have and just put it in here. And the thing about Cancun, if you weren't aware, is that they actually do accept US dollars. You could use pesos, but at the resorts, at least from my experience, and even going downtown to buy some souvenirs, at least in the hotel zone, they accept dollar bills, which is more, I mean, in a way, you know, it's worth, I think they prefer that. But so this time I didn't change any pesos because it's hard. I mean, yeah, it's just easier to use dollar bills and you don't have to do any exchange rate or anything. So I brought dollar bills and the leftover pesos from our last trip 2 years ago. And so, yeah, this wallet worked very well. It's fabric. You can get these off Target also for a really, really good price, like a couple dollars when they have it on sale. I got one probably a couple months ago, and I talked about it on this channel as well. But yeah, it's great. It does its job. It's pretty cute. Yeah, it's giving. Yeah, I like it. So this is the wallet I used. The next bag I'll talk about is my fancy bag, which is really not super fancy, but I didn't bring any expensive bags here. You know, obviously didn't feel like I was comfortable doing that, and I really didn't need to. But this bag is also really nice. So I brought this as my fancy bag. This is the Coach Swinger bag. It is the smaller Swinger bag. And I brought both. Okay, so it comes only, when you buy it, it comes just with the strap. So it's actually a shoulder bag. It's a short armpit bag, which works very well. However, I don't really want to wear it as an armpit bag because when we go to eat food, I like to have it crossbody so I can just, you know, or when we go out, I just want to not have to worry about holding it and falling off. So I bought these Amazon extenders and then also a shoulder length chain from Amazon. I think altogether this was less than $20 for these chains, and just put it like this, and then I just wear it crossbody. And I use this as my fancy bag. So I think that if you go to, you know, you like resort or you go somewhere traveling, you want like a casual everyday bag. I think I brought a lot of bags, but that's just me. You don't have to do that many. But this all fit because they're all small mini bags. It fit very well in the luggage. But this basically does fit the, where's my phone? Oh, it's in the, here it is. It does fit the Pro Max in here comfortably. And the other thing that I would put in here is this little wallet. So I actually don't use that envelope, that plastic envelope. I use this one in here. And then I can fit also a little chapstick, and that's all I need. And it zips perfectly in here, very comfortably. Yeah, so I think it worked very well. So when we had the dinner at the Michelin star restaurant, we had to dress up nicely. So I used this bag for that night, and I thought it complemented the outfit very well. So yeah, this is the Coach Swinger, and I'm actually really happy with all the bag selections I decided to bring on this trip. I think this worked out very well. And I just like the fact that it's compact, because when you're mostly at a resort, or if you're going out, even if you're like not at a resort, if you're going on vacation or going out to eat, you might not necessarily need a huge bag, especially for evening time and stuff. This was a very nice option to select, and because it's like neutral, it works very well with a lot of different outfit colors and styles. And the last one I'm going to talk about is actually super affordable, and it's actually the first time I use this bag. So this bag is just like a clutch, and it's made out of straw. It's bright pink, and I thought this would just be super fun to bring to the beach, but I've actually used this a lot. I've brought it to like dinner if I had a more neutral outfit and I wanted a pop of color, but I would bring this to the beach instead of those bags. This is like my beach bag, not beach bag, like beach purse, I guess, and I would put this inside the beach bag and grab it out. But if I wanted to get something and had to walk somewhere, I would just grab my bag with my swimsuit outfit, a cover up, and this would look great with it. This bag was super affordable, and I'm actually not quite proud of myself for buying from them, but I got this quite a few years ago during the COVID, the COVID era, and I got this from Shein. So I don't really agree or like the lack of transparency for Shein, and haven't heard very good things about the company itself. But I did get this from them at that time, and I haven't gotten rid of it because I haven't never really used it, and I'm using it for this trip because I forgot about it. But it's actually a really great bag, or a really great clutch. It has, obviously this is faux leather, and I don't think you can take this off, so it's just like dangling from here, but it's very spacious. I think I got this for like maybe only $5 or something. There's like a big compartment here, and then there's like a smaller compartment or like slip in the back, but it's not like an expensive, obviously. And so you can see like some of these strings coming out a little bit. But I think for what it's worth, it's served me very well. And I guess that, you don't need to get something, the exact same thing, but something similar, like a clutch that's like a straw. I could probably find it on Amazon, on Target, although, a lot of the things from Amazon, I feel like they also come from certain areas, there's not a lot of transparency there. So I do recommend bringing a clutch like this, and I think that it would work very well. And so this is the last bag that I brought to Cancun with us. So I hope this was helpful or was a little fun. I just wanted to share my thoughts on what are some good bag styles to bring. You don't necessarily have to bring these exact bags, of course, but they worked very well for me, and I thought it'd be helpful to share with you all. So that is it. I think that's probably going to be the only video that I'm going to make here in terms of bags. I'm hoping to make my first video for the nursing channel. We'll see how lucky I get in that regards. But thank you so much for dropping by. As always, I always really appreciate your support and all the kind words that everyone does post on the channel and your comments. I do read every one of them. I'm sorry I haven't responded to them as promptly as I did in the past. There's just been a lot going on, but I have gone through all of them, and there are a couple that I still need to get back to, but I can't answer because I don't have the specs for them. So I want to wait until I get the specs when I'm home. So you just know that I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful rest of your day or night wherever you are. Please stay healthy, happy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.